I am being, or when am I supposed to, when am I supposed to talk? Because I cannot tell if anyone's on. Damn, you know, this dry shampoo looks a little crazy. It makes my hair look gray. And the sunlight makes my hair look gray too. Like, what is that all about? Because I replayed my live yesterday and I'm like, dude, it's bad lighting. But it's all I got. Another hot ass day. What up, bro? Don't. I'm not even half Mexican joined. So I was on yesterday and I completely forgot that it was 4th of July. I'm surprised no one told me. So it was like the worst, probably worst time ever to do a live, especially for the first time. I still had fun though, so not everybody makes plans on 4th of July, but it's always unfortunate when you don't, right? I mean, damn, I love 4th of July, but when you don't have plans, I think that still applies with summer overall. Like, if you don't have plans in the summer, it's just not what it's cut out to be. It's not what it's cracked up to be. So, what up, guys? I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. Not easy, especially on platforms like TikTok. I must be doing something wrong though, honestly. I don't know. Oh, I already got 100 people. Yeah, I love it. 160, 180 viewers. Sick. Yeah. So it's 5:17 here. 5:17, and it might as well be noon or 2 o'clock because it's hot. Man, I had my window open forever trying to fill out some Google ads, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to get approved because Google does not support my type of creators as far as I know. I tried to chat GBT it. I'm obsessed with chat GBT, but it's wrong sometimes, so there's no foolproof anything. But anyways, sometimes summer blues exist, right? I mean, it's definitely my favorite season, but it doesn't mean that there's no lows. Just like there's always highs, there's the lows. The highs are high and the lows are low, man. But I'm glad I didn't miss the 4th of July because I would have been doing absolutely nothing. There was like a holiday when I first got here that everybody was like doing fireworks. I guess fireworks are legal here. Thank you, Lauren. So, but I don't think it had anything to do with Independence Day or anything like that. It was like a saint something holiday. But the fireworks were mostly just noise. Like, they weren't like, you know, it wasn't like pleasing to the eye or anything like that. But they were going off a lot. I just got a text on my WhatsApp. I will read it later. So, thank you. I think I look a little whack, but thank you. I have dry shampoo and it's not the colored version, so it makes my hair look gray. But if you're blonde, it just makes your hair look like you just got your roots done. But I don't know where to find things here yet, so it looks so bad though. Ugh, I can't stand it. Gross. Okay. But at least my eyeliner looks sick. I'm just reading this text I got, and then it ends up just being like the rest of your life. But I am determined to go to the beach at least once. I also hate that August gives you like this summer anxiety, like end of summer. like, oh no, I wasted my summer. Like August can do that to you. It's like the Sunday nights of the seasons or something, or the Sunday night of something. You know what I'm trying to say. But someone told me that all I have to do is take a bus from like a really convenient stop next to us, and it shouldn't be that difficult to head to the beach. But I definitely like a private beach more so, especially my first time. So encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. Yeah, you guys share this live. Thanks. T Squad got my heart for real. Top Chef JF. Yeah, everybody in my house is like a chef. Like, I'm a cook, you know, I'm not a chef. But man, they're gonna make me want to step up my game because I'm not trying to be shamed in the kitchen, you know? But I've been trying to like eat cleaner, lose some weight because people here are thin. I'm an American, so I'm not thin enough, in my opinion. They're also like really petite, so it makes everything look smaller. Their frame looks smaller. I'm like 5'4". I don't know if that counts. I don't think it does. I think it's like medium. But did y'all see some fireworks? Because that's missing. I definitely heard them, like I said, but I didn't see them. And the best thing about fireworks is the visual. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day too. So positive. I love it. Good job. Excellent. Way to bring up the morale. What is it called? Boost morale. Okay, great. Loves it. I gotta stop saying loves it. I realized how annoying that is yesterday when I was replaying my live. I'm like, God, can I be more annoying? So, gotta stop that. And so, yeah, I'm gonna try to do that bus route, but it's one bus, so how hard could it be? But, you know, I don't know how long distance it is. I don't know how many stops. I don't know what stop. I got a very, like, quick direction about how to get there, so I guess I'll just look into it when I have time. But that will be nice. I still have July left. Okay. Hey. Yeah, it's hot as fuck. Where are you? Oh, I think someone called me Sailor yesterday because I curse a lot. So it fits. Plus, I like the name Sailor, so could be worse. Yeah, where are you that it's so hot? I'm in Europe. I keep looking at these YouTube videos of like people who are in Nice, and it's pretty similar to where I am. Just more of like that fancy French, like the buildings are a little girlier, I guess I could say, which I like. I like the French vibes, man. But everything here is so pretty. Like, that's so cool, right? And I try to take like a new route every day home. South Georgia, okay. I heard it's haunted. Like, supposedly more haunted than Louisiana. Like, Savannah is supposed to be haunted. I considered living in Savannah a while ago. Like, this was like years ago. I thought about moving to the South just to see what it was like. But I heard that it was haunted. I was like, fuck that. No go. Because of all the slaves and everything. Like, that's so sad, right? Like, oh, but you're sitting on 40 acres? Go there frequently. Oh, okay. So you must be close. Yeah, you know, people, you know, always want to Instagram their farms. And I'm like, dude, like, that's sick. The farms? About 2 hours from Savannah. Okay. You know Forrest Gump? I think that was Alabama. Like, it looks nice. It looks spread out. Tennessee looks sick too. The South looks good actually, but I just something about haunted bothers me. Um, like like I looked into Long Island because I was staying there temporarily, like with a friend, sorta. I don't know if you want to call this person a friend, but I thought about kind of moving there. Ugh. I mean, I didn't want to, and I knew it like in my gut, not a good choice. But then I started doing research, and like, there's so many places that are haunted in Long Island. Like, what? I don't know. I think that has something to do with like invading America or something, and that because don't they say about the Indian burial grounds and stuff like that? Like, Alabama's a nice place as long as you're in the right place. Okay, so there's dangerous parts, you mean? I mean, same applies to where I am now. It's pretty. You know what? I'm used to living in edgier neighborhoods. I'm from South Central Los Angeles. I lived in Inglewood as a kid, and then I lived in South Central off of Slauson, like past Slauson Crenshaw, Slauson and Western, like somewhere around there. And then when I lived in New York, I lived in a really nice neighborhood, and it was like such a change because I lived in North Hollywood, which is a little dangerous, but I feel like I'm back where I belong, like in not so, I don't know, stuffy neighborhood. I don't know. I have 2 creeks, and I'm always finding a lot of arrowheads. I wish I knew what arrowheads was. Oh, right. So I think America is a little haunted, which I'm not into, man. I'm not into that. I want high vibes. I think everywhere is haunted, though. Let's be real. I feel like the neighborhood I lived in New York was haunted as well. Like, but I'm not into haunted. Like, I don't want to live. I want to live on high vibes. When I was in Hawaii, they said that it was a heart chakra, but then I looked into it, and it's like debatable whether it was a heart chakra, but apparently our government will put a cap or military bases on these like chakra zones. No, not good, because we need those high vibrations, and if there's a cap, it's blocked. So what the hell, man? So much for that. Yeah, and then I found out that Egypt is like the throat chakra, which makes sense because communication and all the chiseling, right? Like the pyramids and all that, like, makes sense that it'd be the throat chakra. I forgot the rest though, chakras. But there is one that can't be capped because it's, I forget what chakra it is. I think it's the last one, and it's everywhere. So thank God for that. I'm from Los Angeles originally, and then I lived in New York for a long time, and now I'm in Europe. Andy. Yeah, so what the hell's an arrowhead? Is that like something to do with water? Because that's why they have the Arrowhead brand. Sorry if I'm completely dumb, but that's me sometimes. 40 acres is a lot though. That's pretty good. Pronouns are, what's up, Zoe? Hello. So as I was saying, I try to take a new route when I get home. Not, like on my way home, I'll take a new streets to kind of get better acquainted of where the hell I am. And I got a good sense because, like I said, it's easy to familiarize yourself, There's a park next to me, which is awesome because where I lived before, I was by Central Park, And there's the park again, which I am so happy about, and I need to earth so bad. Do you guys earth on a daily? It's good for you. But so yeah, Long Island is out. New York is out. Like, but New York is pretty great though, because it might be haunted sometimes, because how could it not be? Like with all the drugs and all the crime, things can get haunted, right? But you know, like when you're around nature, like lots of trees, you feel like this sense of like oh. New York has an energy like that too, and you know why? Because we are nature, right? So the fact that people want to say, oh, nature is just like, you know, the mountains and stuff like that, or whatever, the woods. False. Like, it's, you know, humans, being lots of humans everywhere is like the same as being out in the woods, you know? And people forget that, but they definitely will all tell you that there's this energy in New York that's very special. So that's why I thought it was okay to live there, even though with all the Wi-Fi, you know, all this stuff that can really fuck you up, right? But I think other places are worse. So that's my spiel about vibrations. So I'm by myself, I think. Everybody just took off. And no one told me what time it is, wherever the hell they are. No one. So, you know, so I was in Hawaii, right? Not on purpose necessarily. I was there for a cruise ship job, and I got too sick to stay because I was on 4 hours of sleep, and I couldn't sustain health, like good health, being on 4 hours of sleep. So I ended up leaving, but during that process, I got stranded because I hadn't gotten paid yet, and lots of complications, right? So I ended up staying and thinking that it was not terrible because it's supposed to be like paradise and it's Hawaii, blah blah blah. But let me tell you something. Like when I was just talking about New York being kind of, you know, ugly, yet the people make it beautiful, I would say Hawaii is the opposite. Like, where it's beautiful, but the people make it not so great. Like, there's a lot of drugs, burnouts. I mean, it was so not what I thought. And like, tourists don't know that because they're sort of protected, like amongst like the areas, like with all the hotels and stuff. But when you get on the outskirts, there's a lot of corruption. Like, there's trafficking and shady ass cops that support the drugs being, you know, I mean, I don't have to finish this sentence, do I? So yeah, I wonder when I started my live though, because I don't want to be on like for years, you know. I'm only just getting started, so it doesn't tell me, does it? Oh, but I got a lot of love. That's nice. Yeah, I can't tell when I was on. I need to start keeping track of that. When I was on. Damn, this sun is strong, man. Nothing special. I'm wearing like this Lucky t-shirts. Not that it's Lucky, it's just Lucky brand. I don't even know what it says. I've had it forever. Oh, also, I used to live alone, right? For like the longest freaking time, right? And I just got roommates. Like who though? Oh, maid. Who? I don't think I look like anyone, so if you could tell me who. I've been told stuff, but I don't agree with anything anyone's ever said. I'm trying to be TikTok famous. So anyways, Lucky Brand. What I was saying is, I used to live alone and I wear some skimpy ass freaking clothes by myself when I lived alone, and I still have them. I have these tiny shorts that I've had probably since I was a teenager, and I don't have other shorts. So I'm wearing these shorts and I'm like, damn, like this is not good. Like I don't want to try to give people the wrong. I don't want to finish that sentence either. Oh no, it says I lost connection. I lost connection. I was supposed to fast today. I fast on Fridays, but I screwed that up too. I forgot it was a fast day. So I might have to fast tomorrow. But I'd rather fast on Venus Day because it helps with your love life. I don't know what happens if I fast tomorrow. But I started fasting because I was gaining too much weight. And someone online was like, oh, if you fast, you'll never have to worry about that again. And so it's sort of true. It resets you to the point like where if you go a week without fasting, it feels kind of gross. Like you kind of want to. It's not fun though. I hate starving. You don't starve all day or anything, but when you really want to eat, yeah, it sucks. But I've been doing it for like a year, I think. I started when I was doing 24 hours. So let's say I ate something at noon. One day I could eat again the next day at noon. But now I do a full 36 hours. So if I stop eating today like at 7, I can't eat again until 7. Not the following day, but the day after that, which is crazy. But you get used to it, I guess. There's a doctor, I forget what the book's called, but it's a really good book. And he talks about fasting too. But the way he does it is intense. Like I don't think I could ever do that. He's the guy that talked about like tomatoes, unless they're cooked thoroughly, are like poisonous. Like the peel or the outside skin. Maybe you guys know who I'm talking about. Maybe not, but what up, Ever Flores 12? That's my last name, Flores. God, it's hot. It's unbelievably hot. The kind of hot that if you're not at the beach, you're suffering. So. But I had to wear makeup because I wanted to put on the sunscreen makeup today. That's my excuse. I don't want it to fall. Okay, so anybody want to interact with me? Because that'd be nice. That would be nice. My wife. You guys watch Borat? That'd be nice. Oh, it's the best. Him and Michael Scott kind of have similarities, like the deep sarcasm that no one gets. Sarcasm to the point where people just believe you're dumb, which is the funniest version of sarcasm because it's like you're the only one who gets the joke in a way. Oh God. So what does it say? It says Luna. I think it says moon, which is pretty cool. This might be like an astrology kind of looking shirts. Yeah. So I'm gonna be on for like 5 more minutes and then I got to go. I would love more than anything in the world if I had my scooter. Oh God, I miss it so much. But I think it's better that I don't have it because I'd probably get into some crazy accidents because the streets I'm not familiar with. And the way people drive is a little different. Like, they definitely hit the gas. Like, the minute the light changes, they hit the freaking gas so hard. Whereas in New York, there's, like, delays. Like, the guy's probably texting, right? And so they get honked at a lot in New York because no one, or they're, you know what they also do? They get busy people watching. Like, I've crossed the street and some guy was like distracted and like, it's a commotion every time, like honking, you know. So that happens a lot in New York. But here, if the light hits and you're still trying to cross the street, you're gonna get freaking hits. It's intense. And then the light will be green for me, right, as a pedestrian. And I still don't want to I like tiptoe myself out the curb because I think the guy's not going to slow down. Like, he's really coming fast. And I'm like, I better wait. And then he does actually stop, but like the pacing is so different. So if I had a scooter, I think it'd be a little dangerous, but I definitely miss it. But I think it's good that I'm at least walking and getting used to the rhythm or something, because it's probably best for me, but doesn't mean I don't miss it. And there's this awesome bike lane that I really want to check out too. I saw like a bunch of people like in unison kind of scooting their way around, and I was so fiending, right? Jonesing, whatever the word is. Sorry guys, I gotta say goodbye soon. I'm gonna be on for just a couple more minutes. Thanks for joining. I actually looked up the statistics yesterday, and it looks like I had a lot of chicks watch my live, which is awesome because I usually don't consider my content to be chickish. Oh god, that brings me to another thought I had about like how disappointed I think some people are about the path I've chosen in terms of content, because I think it's a lot easier to sell adult content than it is to like try to do life coaching. But like, let me tell you something, man. I do not feel right about taking money from chicks. I just don't. Like, I know lots of people do it, and I think it's great because they're probably helping, I'm sure. You know, like if you were to be like someone that helped with like mental health or, you know, like stuff that I've learned along the way to help with trauma. But all that, I don't want to charge for that stuff. Yeah. I keep it casual here, Fabricio. I keep it casual. So yeah, chicks as in women. Do you guys like that my toes match? Oh, wait, can you see? No, the lighting is terrible. All right, guys. Thank you, Glenn. What, the toes are yummy? Okay, if you say so. I was trying to show you the matching nail polish with the toes, but Jeffrey goes. You're bi. Okay. Amazing. What up, Daniel? W. I know someone named Daniel Williams, so that could be a connection. I'm just sort of in awe, so I'm a little like speechless right now. I just can't believe like how you people find me. I have like no following, so it just kind of, it's a little daunting a little bit, you know. So you don't want to accept money from women for coaching? No, I don't. And I don't feel like, don't get me wrong, I don't feel right about the adult content stuff either, but it's very, it's okay. It's number one, it's easy-ish, not easy, but it's, you know what to do. Like, you know what content you're supposed to put out, right? Like, that's a no-brainer. And then it's also like, it's there anyways. Like, if it's not me, it's someone else. Like, isn't like Pornhub like the most popular? Am I not supposed to say that? Oops. I might just get dinged. But it's the most popular website, right? I want to say. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm torn because I really am like, you know, like I am a meditator, you know, so I have a lot of awareness about this stuff, and I don't agree with basically anything you do for money. Like I'll give you an example. Like if I was a bartender, I wouldn't agree with serving alcohol because I don't think alcohol is great for our society, you know? It's celebrated everywhere. And then there's a coach that I know who convinces me constantly about how it's okay to charge. It's okay to charge because people will charge you for plumbing if your bathroom sink is like fucked up, right? Sorry to swear again. So why wouldn't a spiritual teacher charge for spirituality stuff? It's like really useful information, wisdom, right? So it's okay to charge. He said it's okay. But for some reason it does not resonate with my heart. It does not. And he says it's like ancient blocks from like years and years and years of like Catholicism being celebrated for being in poverty, and religious people are more holier if they are poor, etc., etc. That's what he says. But I'm saying, like, I think it should be free. That's what I think. Right? I don't know. I mean, porn's free, right? So the good stuff's free, should be free if the bad stuff's free, right? So I don't know. I don't have the answers. But I could talk about this forever. Someone says useless info. That's funny. What about if you were a doctor or a teacher? Yeah, right. That's what he says. Yeah, that's what he says. Would you ever consider shaving your head live? That makes no sense, and it's just an excuse. For who? Well, like he'll say something like people will spend their money on alcohol on the weekends. They'll spend their money on what's that service to get your food delivered? Like Uber Eats or equivalent to Uber Eats, right? And Netflix, they'll spend money on Netflix and stuff like that, and those aren't always the healthiest choices, right? To like consume those things, right? So he's saying that to reverse that, it's good to charge for things that will advance your consciousness, right? However, I'm still not convinced. For whatever reason, I'm not convinced. What if you were an electrician or engineer? Like, yeah, that's my point. Everything I'm saying is like basically related to what you're saying too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answers. All right, guys, this was nice. Except for like the rude comments. But other than that, catch you later.